What is going on, my friends? In today's video, I am at my local RC track, and I'm going to test out the Proline Blockade tires on my Traxxas / two-wheel drive. So we're going to see how they hook up. If you haven't checked these tires out, as you can see, it has tread blocks that are extremely small and very close together. They're also a very soft tire. I'm going to be running this machine on 3S, so let me go ahead, get everything hooked up, and we'll jump right in this video. First things first, taking the body off this machine. Some of the upgrades this machine has, it has a low center of gravity conversion kit by Traxxas. That's part number 5830. I'll leave that link below if you want to check that out. It's a relatively cheap upgrade, and I think it's a must if you want your / two-wheel drive to handle. I think it costs about 40 bucks for the chassis. You do have to swap all the electronics, everything over, but it's totally worth it in the end. It makes this so much more stable, lowers the center of gravity probably by an inch and a half. So that's the main upgrade. Also, this started out as a brushed model. I put the VXL system in, so it's got the VXL 3S ESC and the 3500 kV Valenian motor in it now. Also, it's got some aftermarket metal drive shafts. I think those are Integy. Those have held up pretty well. It's running RPM suspension arms, RPM rear hub carriers, GPM hex claws, so the wheels don't strip, the wheel hexes I should say. It's running Traxxas caster blocks. Another big upgrade, it has the Proline Power Stroke shocks on the front and the rear. Those are pretty expensive. Those work really well. And also it's running the RPM shock towers on it, on the front and the rear. And I think that wraps up all the upgrades. And then the Proline Blockade tires mounted on the Traxxas / 4x4 wheels. Here's the 3-cell pack I'm going to be running. It's a 5200 milliamp ADC discharge rate 3-cell. Let me get it installed and we'll start ripping on the track. The track is a little bit muddy. Most of the time when I've come here to the track, it's been bone dry. But today it's the opposite. It's pretty wet, so we'll see how these tires hook up in the wet. I think what we need is a launch. 1, 2, 3, go! Ooh, endo! Let's aim to do one lap as smooth as possible. That's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see if I can do this all one-handed. 1, 2, 3, go! Clean the tires off in the grass. Uh-oh. We have a problem, guys. My guess is I just stripped my pinion or my spur gear. Probably my spur gear. Because as you can hear now, Yeah, I think my spur gear shot, guys. I landed a little bit with the power down. Unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to wrap it up. She got a little bit muddy, but not horrible. Could have been way worse. I wanted to get more testing in, more time in, but overall, even in kind of muddy conditions, these tires actually still hook up really well. These are a very grippy tire. I highly recommend them. I have tried them in the dry. They work very well in the dry as well. But if you did enjoy this real quick test at my local RC track, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, see you later. Let me get out in the light real quick. I just noticed that at some point during that run, I broke my rear bumper. Rear bumper's completely broke from where these shoulder screws are. Probably when I did one of those endos. So I'll have to get a new, might look into see if RPM I'm pretty sure makes two-wheel drive bumpers. Maybe I should look into the two-wheel drive RPM bumpers for the front and the rear. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.